These news made the headlines tonight. Pulau Bruit water supply project set to be implemented. Pulau Bruit has potential as hub for seafood and agricultural supply. Bonnie returns home to a hero's welcome. Good evening. The residents of Pulau Bruit will soon enjoy sufficient and high-quality water supply with a new project set to be implemented by the Sarawak government. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said the project involves the supply of 5 million litres per day (MLD) of water to the island, with the overall project cost estimated to exceed 60 million ringgit. According to him, the project is expected to be completed by the end of this year.
Mudahan ujung bulan tahun tu kita dapat meresmikan 5 million MLD air yang kita salurkan di Kampung Bruit.
He said this when speaking to officiate the Pulau Bruit Festival at the Semop Rural Growth Centre (RGC) site on Saturday. Meanwhile, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari also approved a new housing scheme involving 56 blocks in Pulau Bruit with a total cost of 4.5 million ringgit, which should be borne by the Gabungan Parti Sarawak GPS government.
Lotnya ialah lebih kurang 0.12. Rumahnya macam rumah di Kampung Datuk Sibo. Kita nanggai Kampung Datuk ataupun Kemunyang Sibo. Kalau di Kuching, kita pergi kawasan nama Sungai Berdaun, di mana kita pindahkan sidak di Darul Hana. Rumah ya macam rumah banglo, 3 bilik. Noto akan kita bangun di Pulau Bruit. Kos nimbok tanah, mola jeraya, GPS tanggung. Apabila kita beli rumah ya kelak, deposit 10,000, GPS tanggung. Kita maya pendahuluan, kita maya. Dan yang lain kita bayar, berincit-rincit. Reganya pun, banglo tu, dengan tanah, akan murah. 150 enggak.
In addition, an allocation of 5 million ringgit has been approved for the construction of an agriculture centre and food court in Pulau Bruit, along with 5.6 million ringgit to the Land Custody and Development Authority (LCDA) for the repair of fishermen's houses. Earlier in his speech, Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department, Corporate Affairs, Information and WUKAS, Dato' Abdullah Saido said Pulau Bruit has significant potential to become a key hub for the supply of seafood and agricultural produce in the central zone of Sarawak. According to him, the connecting bridge to Pulau Bruit in particular will ease the local community's efforts to market their local products.
Memandangkan hujung tahun tu yang Bapak Premier akan membentang belanjawan yang mungkin lebih besar, saya tahu memang lebih besar, tapi biarlah saya sibuk cerita lah sebab ya memang kerja yang Bapak Premier nya ketik kerja terus besar. Harapan saya hujung tahun tu Dewan Bersidang Belanjawan. Jadi harapan saya serta semua warga tani, nelayan dan peternak di mana jua mereka berada mengharap dikabarkan dengan berita baik, dengan peruntukan yang besar, naik taraf sistem pengairan, insentif benih yang berkualiti, harga baja dengan racun mahal yang Mamak Premier. Mahal. So, mun dapat kerajaan negeri Sarawak nolong juga sikit subsidi untuk baja dan racun tu.
The Semop Assemblyman added that various underutilized development facilities in Tanjung Manis will also be leveraged to redevelop the Central Zone's farming and livestock training and research centres. The Sarawak government remains steadfast in ensuring the welfare of houses of worship across the state. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari said through the Unit for Other Religions, Unit 4, a significant amount of funds has been allocated for projects to support the houses of worship, including development, maintenance, and repair works. He emphasized that to date, a total of 778 projects amounting to 100.4 million ringgit have been successfully completed, while another 623 projects are actively being implemented with allocations totaling 148.9 million ringgit.
These projects include new building works, maintenance and repair works, renovation works, or purchasing of fittings, equipments, and religious instruments for houses of worship. And rest assured that we shall continue to do so. This is our promise in GPS.
He said this in his text of speech read by the Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, during the Majlis Kesyukuran Agama-Agama Lain held in conjunction with the Sarawak Level Malaysia Day Celebration 2024 at the Sri Aman Civic Centre on Saturday. The Sarawak Premier assured that this initiative will continue under the GPS government as part of the efforts to develop Sarawak inclusively.
With better deals from federal government through MA63, we will be able to develop Sarawak, which is as vast as the whole of Peninsular Malaysia minus police. What we ask from the federal leader is fair, and it is also based on our legal rights as stipulated in the Constitution and MA63. Thus, my colleagues and I in the GPS government will continue to fight for a better Sarawak, so that anak-anak Sarawak will continue to prosper together with other Malaysians.
The Governor of Sarawak, Tun Perin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi, Tuanku Jaafar and his wife, Tok Wan Fauzia Muhammad Sanusi, graced the state banquet held in conjunction with the Conference of Parliamentary and State Legislative Assembly Speakers in Malaysia 2024. The banquet took place at a leading hotel in Kuching on Friday. It was enlivened with various traditional dance and musical performances by local Sarawakian artists, showcasing the unique and rich cultural heritage of the state. Also present were Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari and his wife, Puan Sri Dato' Amar Jumaani Tun Tuanku Bujang. It was a historic moment for Sarawak to be chosen as the host for this year's conference, as it marked the first time in 28 years. The conference gathered 15 speakers, 14 deputy speakers, a chief administrator of parliament, and 12 secretaries from the Dewan Negara, Dewan Rakyat, and state legislative assemblies from across Malaysia. Malaysian Paralympian Boni Bunia Agustin received a hero's welcome upon his return to Sarawak at the Kuching International Airport today. He touched down at 11:15 a.m. alongside his two coaches, where they were greeted by family members and supporters. Among those present were Sarawak Minister for Women, Early Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development, KPWK, Dato' Sri Fatimah Abdullah, KPWK Deputy Ministers Dato' Rosi Yunus and Dato' Muhammad Razi Sitam, KPWK Permanent Secretary Dato' Felicia Tan Yahua, and Chief Executive Officer of the Sarawak State Sports Council, Awang Putra Yusri, Awang Rizwan. When met by reporters, Boni, the second child in his family, dedicated the gold medal to them for their sacrifices throughout his journey to success.
Dulu memang ulang-alik daripada Syrian, training di PPS dulu. Itu bapak saya yang pun macam susah payah lah, hantar balik training, dia ada harinya skip kerja. So kami itulah dengan mas kedua tu dedikasi kepada family kami yang selalu support. Saya tahu susah senang kami.
Meanwhile, Dato' Sri Fatimah expressed her pride in the Sarawak-born champion and hoped his success will inspire other para-athletes ahead of the 21st Para-Malaysia Games, Para-Sukma 21st soon.
Kita bawa atlet yang akan menyertai Para-Sukma kali ini, khususnya dari para powerlifting, supaya kejayaan Boni dapat memberi inspirasi kepada mereka. Now we can see, kalau dulu orang mungkin melihat the disability, tapi sekarang kita lihat his ability beyond the disability. Inilah yang kita hendak capai untuk atlet-atlet kita yang lain daripada Sarawak ini. So we want our athletes to be champion.
And that's the English edition with me, Philip Yeoh. More news can be found in our official portal, ukas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We end the bulletin tonight with a montage of the state banquet held in Kuching on Friday in conjunction with the Conference of Parliamentary and State Legislative Assembly Speakers in Malaysia 2024. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.